just a good old boy. come off, and I got a busted line. We're squirting them hydraulic fluid everywhere. That's mine. It goes on my impact gun. Well, we got this much done, and I got done pushing all that up over yonder, and we moved this pile of dirt that was sitting here. I come back here and I started to cut my drainage trench that goes down through here with a loader, and the track come off. I reckon it got a rock or something in there and it caused it to pop off one of the sprockets. Well, it was barely on, it was on, it wasn't coming off, and I tried to back up to here so that way I could get to it to access it to put the track back on. Well, when I tried to back up, it blew hydraulic line off. And not just any hydraulic line, it blowed the one off that went to the drive motor. It had been cut right there, right in here on the inside, and evidently it got enough pressure on it when that track was binding, it blew it out. So we had to pull the whole track off and everything. There's no hydraulic fluid left in the machine. It all blew out in a matter of 2 seconds. It's all down in the bottom. You can see there's, I don't know if y'all can see or not, but there's a lake down there of hydraulic fluid, and the insides are soaked in hydraulic fluid. So it's been a fun day with this reliable New Holland, right?
Right.
Yep. So it was doing good, but as usual, like I said earlier in the video, I don't like to push this thing anymore than I have to, because every time I do, something breaks. And all I was doing was digging through that dirt. There wasn't no big rock right in there or nothing, and I didn't even dig down deep enough to dig up the trees, and it blew the line. All right, here it is, done. I finished it today. Dad's been sick on me the last few days, so I didn't have any help today, so I didn't film anything while I was doing it. Finished grading this and got this bank tapered back nice. Got all that smoothed out up there. There's a few roots sticking up, but they wasn't really concerned about none of that stuff. Cut a drainage ditch. Got a drain coming down through here running, and then I fixed it with a little bit of a taper to it to run down through here. And it runs right off down through there off the back of that hill. There is a ton of boulders off that hill where I pushed them off. I couldn't do nothing with them. So that was the only thing I could do. I cut this hill side of this bank back a little bit to cut that ditch, and run it down through there. We'll walk over here to the other side. This is the, well, let's go back for a second. This was the side that I was actually hired to do. They wanted this cut out to 12 feet. I went ahead and did it 16 feet, so that way they'd have an area for runoff to run off the pad or the building when they extend it. I think what they're going to be doing is putting a wing on. And got the pad pretty close. That was what they wanted me to do, is just to get the bulk of the dirt out, to clean everything up, get it kind of to where whoever does the concrete pad on it and everything, you come in here, put down some gravel, level it up nice, pour the concrete, and build the wing on. Basically, my job description was to move the majority of the dirt to help save money, rather than hiring somebody who does this for a living all the time to do it, and it costs a lot. So we cut all that out, and that it is now 16 feet across there. If they wanted to make it a little bit bigger than they'd planned, they can now. But we're gonna go over here. The excess dirt, I was supposed to extend this pad that was on this side. It started to taper down where this concrete's at, right off the side. We extended it out. I want to say it's probably a good 16-foot extension of a pad here. And there's a drain right there. I cut a ditch right down through here, with a nice little slope so it can run. Packed all this in good with a good banking into it, a nice grade there to keep it from washing bad. It didn't quite have enough dirt to get this as about like that as far as grade. This here is a little bit steeper. It needed to be level from here out, and then from there down, the concrete pad there actually goes downhill. So I got as close as I could with the dirt I had. They're not planning on doing anything with this right now. They just wanted me to go ahead and start making a extension to the pad that was already here, so that way if they want to in the future, they can either throw gravel on it to park something there, or build another section onto the shop. Another thing I had to do was right up there on the side of that hill was I needed to fill in a bunch of holes and stuff where there was some old trees and stumps that fell that they wanted me to fix, so that way they could cut grass across there and keep it maintained a little better, and we fixed all that as well for them. So I've got everything here set to where they can come in here and put gravel down, level it up perfect. It's close enough where they can do that, and then pour the slab, and that's the job is done. This turned out to be more of a project than I thought it was going to be, because when we looked at this project initially, there was 0 signs of rock on this farm. And I bale hay here, and I've never seen rock like I've seen right in here in this bank. This whole embankment right here was just solid rock. This one corner right here was a big giant boulder I busted up. I put dirt back over it, and you can't really see it now. Right there's a piece of it still sticking out. And it's just, you can see all the little chunks of rock, but I mean there's some big ones off that hill over there. But that's it. I finally got this knocked out. I got some more projects coming soon. We've got some stuff of our own we've got to fix, and I've also got a backfilling job, probably going to be, I don't know, it may be this summer before I have to do that one for my church. So I've got to do that up again, a foundation wall for them, or a retaining wall, I mean. But I was well pleased with how it's turned out. It looks good. This side turned out way better than I thought it was going to, because that bouldery rock, damn, it was tough getting all that rock out to get some good decent dirt to actually get a decent grade. At one time I got off and hand picked rocks out and just filled the loader bucket up to get rid of it, but it's gone. I mean, and I was scared to death. I was gonna cut a track or something, because this old rock that I kept pulling up is just sharp as a knife. I mean, just like that, crap like that, and I mean big pieces like that, like the size of that thing, or these here, these. But I have got some sure enough big ones down in there, and they'll be sharp like that, and they'll be sticking straight up in there. And if you caught it wrong, that rubber track, it'd probably cut it bad. I did get some little cuts in it, but nothing I don't think to be concerned about that I've noticed yet. But I mean, just crap like this, just sticking up. I mean, just that crap there just destroy a track on a machine. And it was a pill getting it all done, but it's done. So thank y'all for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.